What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of What Would George Do, where I highlight a recent or upcoming release and give you my thoughts on it. After nearly a month of teasing, JND Studios finally gave us a first look at their Harley Quinn 1/3 scale silicone statue that will be going up for pre-order soon. Should we run out and pre-order day one? Time to find out. So a week or so ago, I did an episode on an Iron Studios Harley Quinn, and I mentioned that I feel that Harley Quinn is just being overproduced. While that still holds true in my heart, this version of Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad really stands in a different light. Yes, it's another statue of Harley, but this is a movie version of Harley, so it can be considered a movie or film statue as well. Perfect, I think, for the Batman collectors and movie memorabilia collectors alike. And oddly enough, the Margot Robbie version of Harley has not really been done all that much in large-scale formats. So far, there has been one Sideshow Premium format, a Prime 1 Studios 1/3 scale version of the character, and then the Queen Studios definitive life-size bust, which looks fantastic. Speaking of, remember when this was the definitive Suicide Squad version of Harley Quinn? Well, we have come a long, long way from that. This statue has a museum-style design in that it's not very dynamic in appearance, but where it lacks in action, it exudes in personality, which I think is very important when it comes to a character piece like this. Harley looks playful, sexy, and dangerous, all the things that she should represent. And as an overall piece, I think that they captured Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn very well. Let's check out the details. Harley is standing on what looks like the part of a sidewalk with shards of broken glass everywhere, capturing that scene from the movie where she breaks the window display from a store to steal a purse. Now, I love how you can make out every detail of the texturing on the cracks in the sidewalk as well as the shards of broken glass everywhere. Also, it's very cool that we actually get a statue of her that is now being ripped out of a scene from a movie. So far, no other movie version of Harley Quinn has done that. And JND nailed every detail. She's strutting in her Adidas boots. You can make out the holes in the toe box and the stitching on the straps. Hell, even the laces look realistic. This thing is fantastic. The fishnet stockings lace over her skin, revealing the tattoos underneath, which look on point. They captured her sequin-style shorts, which reflect the light as it would in real life. Same thing with the jacket. Every detail from the movie is captured, from the stitching to the property of Joker on the back. Even the cuts in her shirt from the fight that they had previously are there. And of course, she has the purse that she stole to complete the scene from the film. It's incredible the high level of detail here. But hey, this is nothing really new. It's been done before. What really sets this thing apart is the portrait. Now, in my opinion, the portrait here comes really close. The details are all there. You know, you have her pigtails, her earrings, her eyes and smile are all there. It looks right, but something just feels a little bit off. Now, don't get me wrong. This is one hell of a sculpt. It looks leaps and bounds better than the Prime 1 Studios version of her from years past. And it comes really close to the Queen Studios life-size version of Harley. But there's just a small aspect of it that takes me out, and immediately I recognize that it's not her. This here is a silicone portrait, so the glass eyes are plugged in for ultimate realism. But something that has not been done before in any Harley Quinn statue is they use dentures for the teeth. Now, this is an ambitious idea. Most of the time, teeth are sculpted in and painted. But for me anyway, teeth in general do not come off all that well in a statue. That is why the two best Harley Quinn statues of Margot Robbie out there don't show her teeth. JND wanted to capture that big, beautiful smile of Margot Robbie, so I get it, which they mostly did. But I think something just feels off there. If they had just gone with her smile not showing her teeth, I think it would have been spot on. Also, another thing that feels off here is in this scene of the movie, Harley was given a response to one of the soldiers for questioning her about what's wrong with them after she broke the store glass window. She says, "We're bad guys," in a smart-ass kind of way. Now, this expression doesn't really give that feeling to me in the statue. It looks more like she's being pretty or like she's taking a picture. And lastly, also in the scene, on the right side of her lip, there was either some dried up blood or smeared lipstick from the previous fight that they had. And that seems to be missing here as well. But overall, I would say that the whole statue is like 98% of the way there. I don't think anyone would walk into your collection room and not recognize that that's Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn at first glance. No price was given yet, but the last Catwoman 1/3 scale statue that they released was right around $2,000. So expect that this statue will probably cost about the same. Also, I heard that it's not available for US and Canada due to licensing, so expect to pay a little bit more of a premium due to that. So what would George do, right? Well, I'll be honest here. I'm not so much a fan of this character that I could see spending $2,000 on her. But if money was no object, if I was a fan of Harley Quinn or a fan of the Suicide Squad, yes, they exist, or just I want something cool for my movie room, yeah, I could see picking this up. I mean, 98% is freaking close, man. You're not going to see that too often in any statue. So anyway, that's what George would do. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Let's discuss.